Hey guys, I'm the Fact Freak and I'm coming at you with quite an update. Now, we all know who Sonny Sweetman is, but I'll recap it. So, Sonny Sweetman is a offender uh, on TikTok, and this is a news article that was first brought to my attention about him. A teenage, and I'll not say it there, but it's there, offender living in that area twice failed to register his address with the police. Now, this was because he was convicted of, and you can see it there. Now, being convicted of that, he was given a 12-month detention and training order and ordered to register with the police as, and you'll see it there, for 5 years. Now, Sonny Sweetman has admitted to the crime of that assault, but he is violently and ferociously denied that he was ever on the register. Now, he provided an acro recently, which I debunked on this channel, to prove that he was never on a register. And quite frankly, I think there's a lot of sort of misunderstanding. You can be on a register without being in crimes involving children, keeping it clean for YouTube. Now, of course, he decided to call me out because he thought that the phone call I had with Acro, which was in the last video, wasn't very clear. So I'm going to play you the video. It's on his own channel here, over on TikTok. This is one of his many channels. He seems to be losing followers. Good. Right, so anyway, let's watch this video.
False accusations are really
That's really annoying. False accusations. Obviously tongue-tied that day.
horrible thing, and they do ruin so many lives.
Now, I was talking about somebody else at that time.
Funny you should say that. False accusations ruin people's lives. Just like the accusation that you said, and I quote, "You have 100% proof that I was on the register." We're still
Yep.
waiting to see that. Even though I've proved myself, you can't go off what Google says that they put me on it, because my conviction proves I didn't. Quack kettle.
So what he's saying there is obviously that his acro proves that he was not on a register, which is just not true at all. I don't know why Sonny Sweetman violently defends the fact that he was not on this register when we obviously know that he confirms that he committed the crime. Is it because he's worried that people will discover other crimes that he may have committed, maybe against children? Anyway, as well as ringing Acro, I actually emailed them. Now, as soon as I got an email back from them, I went live and I presented this. This is an excerpt from it that you can find on my TikTok channel, TheFactFreak Live, which is just like excerpts and clips from me going live over there. But I think this sums it up pretty well.
Thank you for your email in which you've asked for information about what will or will not be disclosed on a police certificate. The Acro Criminal Records Office provides certificates for immigration and visa purposes, and also the disclosure of information from the Police National Computer, PNC, in response to a subject access disclosure request. If you would like to know what information is held about you on the PNC, you can apply for a subject access disclosure. This will provide details of all arrests, cautions, reprimands, warnings, non-convictions, I know it is, listen up, MCFC Queen,
Talking about chat.
and no further action, NFA outcomes, as well as all convictions. A police certificate will show all offences recorded on PNC subject to the step-down model, but will not show if the subject has been placed on the sex offenders register. Will not show. It's on that smaller sentence there, guys. We use a process called the step-down model, which means that after a certain period, which is what I was saying, after a certain period when the crime is no longer live, of the time offences can be deemed not relevant and therefore not entirely disclosed. For further information, yada yada. Exactly, Sam. Fucking asked me for an apology. He's still...
Yeah, I won't be apologising. Now, the other thing is that I alluded to in here, well, not alluded, pretty much hit on the money, was that if Sonny Sweetman was aware that an acro would not disclose that information, then he has deceived people again by applying for it, knowing fine well that that wouldn't show up, and that he could then mislead and use that to manipulate his audience or his, believe it or not, fan base. Yeah, so there you go. Once again, Sonny, you are proved to have been on that register for 5 years. You have not proved otherwise, and I think there's a lot more crimes. Now, the acro request is always a step down method, like they said. So if they believe that the crime may have elapsed a certain period of time or not be important anymore, then basically that means that it wouldn't show up on the acro. So who knows? Who knows? Anyway, guys, don't forget to let Sonny Sweetman know how you feel about him in the comment section. Peace.